Welcome to our channel. Today, we dive into the captivating story of Queen Hippolyta, the legendary Amazonian queen, and Theseus, the renowned Athenian hero. Their tale is one of love, conflict, and tragedy, set against the backdrop of the Amazons' fiercely independent society and the patriarchal world of ancient Greece. The Amazons and their queen. The Amazons were a race of warrior women, renowned for their martial prowess and fiercely independent society. According to myth, they lived in a matriarchal society where women held all positions of power and men were either subservient or entirely absent. This society was believed to be located on the fringes of the known world, in places like the steppes of Scythia or the Caucasus Mountains. Hippolyta, the daughter of Ares, the god of war, and Otrera, the first Amazonian queen, was a powerful and respected leader. Her lineage granted her not only divine favor, but also a natural affinity for warfare and leadership. As queen, Hippolyta led the Amazons with wisdom and strength, embodying the ideals of their society. The Girdle of Hippolyta. One of the most famous tales involving Hippolyta is linked to Hercules' 12 labors. Heracles was tasked with retrieving Hippolyta's girdle, a symbol of her authority given to her by Ares. This girdle was more than just an accessory. It represented the strength and leadership of the Amazonian queen. When Heracles arrived at the land of the Amazons, he encountered Hippolyta, who was initially willing to give him the girdle out of respect for his reputation and possibly as a diplomatic gesture. However, Hera, ever the antagonist to Heracles, spread rumors among the Amazons that Heracles intended to kidnap their queen. This incited the Amazons to attack, leading to a fierce battle. In some versions of the myth, Hippolyta is killed in the conflict, while in others, she survives, but is deeply affected by the betrayal and violence. Theseus and Hippolyta. Another significant chapter in Hippolyta's story involves her encounter with Theseus, the hero and king of Athens. Theseus is most famous for his adventure in the labyrinth of Crete, where he defeated the Minotaur. His encounter with Hippolyta adds another layer to his legend. In one version of the myth, Theseus joins Heracles on his expedition to retrieve the girdle and becomes enamored with Hippolyta. He abducts her and takes her back to Athens, where she becomes his wife. This act of abduction is typical of ancient myths, where love and conflict often intertwine. In another version, Theseus and Hippolyta meet under more peaceful circumstances. Theseus visits the land of the Amazons, and the two fall in love. Hippolyta willingly accompanies Theseus to Athens, where she becomes his queen. This version emphasizes mutual respect and affection rather than conflict and abduction. The Amazonomachy. The union of Theseus and Hippolyta did not go unchallenged. The Amazons, outraged by the abduction of their queen, or her departure depending on the version, launched an attack on Athens. This battle, known as the Amazonomachy, was a significant event in Greek mythology and art. The Amazonomachy is depicted in various works of ancient art, illustrating the fierce battle between the Athenians and the Amazons. Hippolyta's role in this conflict varies. In some accounts, she fights alongside the Amazons against Theseus, while in others, she attempts to mediate peace between the two sides. The battle symbolizes the clash between different cultures and the struggle for power and autonomy. Hippolyta's fate. Hippolyta's fate after the Amazonomachy is subject to different interpretations. In some myths, she is killed in battle, either by Theseus or another warrior. Her death is a tragic end to her story, emphasizing the themes of love, conflict, and loss that permeate Greek mythology. In other versions, Hippolyta survives the conflict and continues to live in Athens as Theseus's queen. She becomes a mother to their son, Hippolytus, who inherits his mother's strength and his father's heroism. Hippolytus himself becomes a tragic figure in mythology, adding another layer to the legacy of Hippolyta and Theseus. Hippolyta in literature and modern culture. Hippolyta's story has been retold and reinterpreted in various forms of literature and modern culture. William Shakespeare's play, A Midsummer Night's Dream, features Hippolyta as the queen of the Amazons and the bride of Theseus. Shakespeare's portrayal captures her regal and formidable nature, placing her within a more romantic and less combative narrative. In contemporary culture, Hippolyta is prominently featured in DC Comics as the mother of Wonder Woman. This modern adaptation highlights her role as a warrior queen and a nurturing mother, blending her mythological origins with new layers of character development. Hippolyta's depiction in films and comics continues to inspire audiences, reinforcing her status as a symbol of female strength and empowerment. The legacy of Hippolyta. Hippolyta's story holds significant cultural and symbolic value. As a daughter of Ares, she embodies the warrior spirit and the complexities of leadership. Her interactions with figures like Heracles and Theseus highlight themes of conflict, power, and diplomacy. Furthermore, Hippolyta's legacy as an Amazonian queen resonates with themes of female empowerment and the struggle for autonomy and respect in a patriarchal world. Her story also reflects the broader narrative of the Amazons, who, despite their mythical status, represent the idea of a society where women are both protectors and leaders. This notion challenges the traditional gender roles of ancient Greek society and offers a counter-narrative of female agency and strength. Further cultural impact. Hippolyta's influence extends beyond ancient mythology and classical literature, permeating modern media and feminist discourse. Her character has been adapted and reimagined in various ways, reflecting changing societal values and continuing to inspire new generations. Hippolyta in DC Comics. In DC Comics, Hippolyta is reimagined as the Queen of the Amazons and the mother of Wonder Woman, also known as Diana. This modern portrayal emphasizes her role as a powerful and wise ruler, a skilled warrior, and a loving mother. The character's presence in the Wonder Woman series has introduced her to a broad audience, reinforcing her status as a symbol of female strength and leadership. In the comics and subsequent film adaptations, Hippolyta is portrayed as a figure of great dignity and authority. Her guidance and training of Diana shaped the latter into a formidable hero, embodying the Amazonian values of courage, justice, and compassion. This portrayal resonates with contemporary themes of female empowerment and the importance of strong, positive female role models. Hippolyta in popular culture. Hippolyta's character has also made appearances in various other forms of popular culture. She has been featured in television series, novels, and graphic novels, each time bringing new dimensions to her story. For example, in the television series Wonder Woman, Hippolyta is depicted as a wise and benevolent ruler, providing a source of wisdom and strength for her daughter and the other Amazons. In literature, Hippolyta's story has been revisited and reinterpreted, often highlighting her complexity as a character torn between her duties as a queen and her personal desires. These modern retellings explore the nuances of her relationships and the challenges she faces as a leader in a male-dominated world. The symbolism of Hippolyta. Hippolyta's story is rich with symbolism, offering insights into themes of power, gender, and identity. As a queen and warrior, she challenges traditional gender roles and exemplifies the strength and resilience of women. Her interactions with male heroes like Heracles and Theseus reflect the broader dynamics of power and respect in a patriarchal society. The Amazonomachy, in particular, symbolizes the clash between different cultural values and the struggle for autonomy. The Amazons, with their matriarchal society and emphasis on female empowerment, stand in stark contrast to the patriarchal norms of ancient Greece. This conflict highlights the tension between different visions of society and the ongoing struggle for equality and justice. Hippolyta as a feminist icon. In contemporary feminist discourse, Hippolyta is often viewed as an icon of female empowerment and leadership. Her story resonates with modern struggles for gender equality and the fight against patriarchal oppression.